Welcome to the stream. Boy, oh boy, do we have a fun one today. Boom! Look at that. We're outside of our usual setup, which is just over yonder. I could show it off in just a second. But we are going to be cooking today. First IRL stream. I'm so excited. This is going to be great. So, a little bit of background. First things first. We're gonna have music playing in the background very quietly. Let me know if it's too loud, and I will adjust it accordingly. Let me put something here real quick as well for anybody who might pop in. All right. So, like I said, we're cooking today. This is the first time I've done anything outside of my computer setup, so we'll see how well this goes. It looks to be doing okay. Let me just double check that. It is going pretty good. Bitrate is probably going to be lower, but that's because I'm streaming from a laptop and not an actual PC. So what can you do? I'm doing the best I can with the tools I have. And as I show off my setup here in just a second, you're going to see that I've got a janky ass setup. So let me preface, I am not a good cook. It's a bit of an understatement, actually. I'm a terrible cook. So I've only ever made chicken before one time, and it was questionable. We'll leave it as that. So today will be a good learning experience, and we are going with no preparation, or very little preparation, I'll say. Basically, what I've done so far is I made the setup, I got all the camera angles, and I figured out what I'm cooking. I have not pulled out anything yet because I wanted the scuff to be happening during the actual live stream because I think that that's going to be more entertaining. So that is the plan. I did want to show off, well, hopefully we don't get salmonella first and foremost. Last time I ate chicken, I did not. So hopefully we'll go 2 for 2 on that because I want to be able to show up to work tomorrow and not look like death. So let me walk you through our setup here real quick. So we've got many camera angles, okay? We have this one out front, which is just like the main camera angle, right? You could see all of me in my perfection. By the way, I'm wearing a headset because I have to make sure that the audio quality is good. I have a new camera that should be showing up this weekend, I hope. That'll have like a clothing mic so that I don't have to wear this bulky ass headset whenever I'm cooking in the future. But for now, this will have to do. I didn't want to use my computer's audio because as I get further away, I want to make sure that the audio stays consistent and that you guys can hear me the whole time. Lighting should also be good. I have some natural light coming in from behind, but I imagine if and when it does get darker, it shouldn't affect the look of the stream too much. It seems like when I get close though, the white balance, it's kind of bad. So we'll see if that remains to be an issue as we press forward. Other things, right? So we have this main camera, just talked about that. We also have this camera right here. Now this camera is mobile, it's on a tripod right here. And so I can actually move it around if we want to, and I could show off everything else we got. Don't show off too much yet, it's a secret, top secret. Now, I'm gonna have this one to start right here, but I might move it around later depending on what we're doing. This is gonna be going on sometimes as well, so we're going to be switching back and forth between lots of different camera angles. The next camera we have is this overhead camera back here. Now this is for my phone. Hi, hello. It's upside down, so it's kind of disorienting to look at like that. This is where we're going to be doing all of our pan frying, right in here. So that's going to be the action cam for when we're getting into the meat and potatoes. Well, not potatoes, just meat and sauce, I suppose. Next up, we have this dual camera setup, and look at this. We get the nice view of me on the right? Very nice. And then we also have our view down on the counter as well. So this is going to be done, I don't know when. Like I said, there's very little prep that goes into this besides the actual hardware setup. Every like logistical stuff I have not planned for at all because I thought that it would be funny if we encounter bad stuff along the way because it goes with how bad I am at cooking. So that is the plan for that. So I don't know when I'm going to be using this, but I will be using it. Promise you that. And then I also have this one. I don't think we'll ever be doing this one. This has uh, 3 different sources, right? So we have the mobile source, which is the main one. We have the webcam, as usual, looking good. And then we have our overhead right here. And you can actually see, I noticed on the Surface Pro, you can see the camera setup for the overhead is actually my phone with a special like tool that I'm using to broadcast as a webcam. And it is run through a cord that is kind of just, let me show this off. So it is run via a cord that goes right behind my setup and is just kind of hanging there. So hopefully I don't eat shit on that because that would be bad. We would lose our one of our cameras, and also I'd probably lose my life. So then that's the multi-view right here, right? Not bad. And then that's it. I have my usual starting soon, be right back, and end screens as well as the music that we have going on in the background. So I wanted to walk through because I thought that this would be really funny. Let me also, I'm going to record this as well, just because I think that this could be funny. This is going to be my setup for my cooking, at least for the time being, and it's pretty janky. Let me go over to our GoPro source, that way I can show this off. Oh yeah, spoilers. This is a GoPro, so the angle might be a little wider. So we have our setup here, where we're running all of our cords right next to our sink. Very safe indeed. And our big old port right there with all of our good stuff. Headset, lighting, and camera sources, including the one we're on. This right here is you guys. Say hi. Hi. And this right here, oh, this is, okay, yeah. So this laptop, right, if I bend it back a little bit more, the problem is that the camera angle is too high, so it doesn't actually give me a good view of this part. It's like it goes up and then it hits the bottom of my cabinets, which are right above me, right? So if I look right up here, I got cabinets right above me. So if I angle it upwards, you get up that in the frame, it just doesn't look great. So I had to figure out how I was going to prop it up. And I've got this guy here. This is my humidifier. So I'm just setting it upright on that. Kind of janky, but should hopefully, as long as it doesn't slip, we should be fine. This part's a personal favorite of mine. I had this lighting, which I took from over on my computer setup. Hey, computer setup. Hey, Pochita. Which I took from my computer setup. I'm supposed to have 2, one on each monitor. I took the one off the left monitor, but I had to figure out, because it is, let me preface this. It is a camera, or not camera, sorry. It is a light that is only supposed to be mounted to like a computer or like a monitor. Sorry, not computer. I know hardware. It's supposed to be mounted on the monitor, and it's not supposed to be freestanding. So, how do we resolve this? Toilet paper. We have a toilet paper holder for our lighting. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to blind you guys and all that. So, we have toilet paper holding the lighting up, doing God's work. And then here's our cords that we're running all the way across. I showed that off before, as well as our phone camera, which is right in front of us. So that's our setup, and then obviously sink and a rag in case I need it. So let's go back here, and I'll get this positioned again. And I got to make sure that this is at a good angle for you guys. Boom. Like I said, scuff is lovely. We love scuff here. And this stream is going to be full of it. So I hope you guys are prepared for that. One last thing I need to check really fast. I need to make sure that everything is going good, which it is. We are looking clean. So, let's go back to this camera. What we are making today, an expert level cuisine. No one has made this before in the history of mankind. We are making chicken breast with, get this, rice. Chicken breast with rice. And I'm going to be using a very special sauce, a creamy lemon garlic sauce that I definitely made from scratch and is not store-bought. Fact checkers beware. Right, I think that's all of the groundwork that we needed. So I think we're ready to get going. Yeah, let's dive right in. So now's the point where I stop talking to you guys and I'm just going to be talking to myself like a crazy person because I am just winging it 100%. So let's think. We got our pan. We got our olive oil. We need that at some point. Yes. Rice cooker. Yes. Which I do not have a camera angle for. Sorry. I guess I could show it off since it's part of the setup. It's over there. Right in that corner. Rice cooker. Look at that. Very nice. All right. And first things first, we need to get our rice. No. First things first, we're going to cut up our chicken. How about that? We're going to dive straight into it. But first, always wash your hands, guys. Stay hygienic, which I need to do. I don't have hand soap out here. Well, shit. I will be right back. I got to go grab hand soap from my bathroom and not trip over my cord. I'm just going to leave you guys right here since it's only going to be a second. Oh! I'm back. I'm coming back. Boom. Hand soap acquired. Didn't think about that. First scuff of the stream already. All right. Especially when you're working with chicken, guys. Okay. Another thing I have to preface. I know there's a lot. I apologize. Anything I say about cooking, if I say it that it's a fact, it's probably wrong. So just assume that I'm probably wrong about a lot of stuff. But I'm going to be spewing smoke for this whole stream. So get prepared for that. All right. With our hands washed, we are ready to dive into this chicken. I thawed out this chicken because it would have went bad if I didn't do that, if I didn't freeze it. And we wouldn't have been able to cook with it if I didn't thaw it. So first step of thawing. Let's get this angle going. Boom. First step of thawing. You need to have your chicken, first step of thawing. Warm water. Soak it. That's how you get it thawed. Or you could just leave it out for longer, I guess. I don't know. This is the only way I know of to thaw it out. And I actually forgot to take it out at lunch today, which I was supposed to do, but oh well. So yeah, we can pour out this water because we don't need it anymore. Boom. And we'll just set this bowl like this on our drying mat. Lovely. Next up, we got our chicken. We need to cut this up because I ain't cooking that straight up. You gotta be out your mind if you think I'm cooking that straight up. I'd get salmonella out the wazoo. So for that, we got our cutting board. Boom. Down. Love it. Next up, we need two things. We need a sharpener. Boom. Because our knives here are absolutely dull as hell. And we need a big old knife. We're not going small. We are going big. Go big or go home. Use knives with caution, guys. So this is our knife, right? As you can see, this is a knife. As you can see, not sharp at all. So we got to sharpen this bad boy up. Now, I don't really remember how to use this thing. I just know that I have it. I think we just go like, yeah, like that. Yeah. Run the edge along the sharpener. And then that should give us a nice cut. Boom. We'll do this for a little bit. Get this nice and sharp, Gordon Ramsay style. Because a dull knife is an unsafe knife, guys. Boom. Okay. And let's get this edge a little bit. I don't know if that was the edge I was just getting, but I don't think it was. Okay. That should be better. Let's look at it and look at the sharpness. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. Look at how sharp that is. Boom. Like an arrow. Right. Now, we've got our chicken. And we've got a cutting board. And we have a sharpened knife, which I'm going to put this sharpener back before I just leave it out and it gets in the way. And now, we are cutting up our chicken. I don't know what this crap is on the cutting board already. It's like I didn't just watch this. Clearly I missed some stuff, but it's fine. Who cares? I don't. Seriously. We're going to this camera. That way we can get a better angle on the chicken itself. Lighting is actually pretty good. I've impressed myself. Not bad. Where the hell did my music go? My music is buffering. That's no bueno. What? Oh, second scuff of the stream. We'll count it out. We should have a scuff counter. Let's add that real quick. Let's do a little text thing. Watch this. Oh, no. Cancel that. We're not doing that because then I have to add it to every single different camera angle, which would be a pain in the ass. Keep that in mind for next time. Make a mental note of that, and then we'll get to that. Okay. I don't know why my... Oh, it is going. There we go. Boom. Little bit of music in the background. I hope this isn't too loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit for you guys because I don't want it to be too loud, and it looks like the waveforms are a little too loud. Let me just do a quick troubleshoot. If anybody in the chat could let me know as well. I'm going to do my own troubleshoot here. Let me just do a quick troubleshoot. If anybody in the chat could... seems a little too loud. I'll turn it down just a smidge. A little bit more. Boom. We don't want it to be too loud. We don't want it to block out my amazing voice, which sounds very nice on this microphone, I'd noticed. But sorry, it's the best quality we got. It'll get better hopefully next week. That's the idea. If we do another cooking stream, which if this flops, then I don't know. We'll find out. Right. We got our chicken here, which bag is wet. I don't like wet things, so I'm going to dry this off with a towel. Boom. Okay. Chicken acquired. Next up, we got to take it out of the bag. Look at this. We already washed our hands, so we don't have to be worried about that salmonella stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to lay it out like that. I think we're going to use, we got 5 pieces. So we're doing all 5. Last time I made chicken, the only other time I made chicken, I did 3. I did 3. There you go. Boom. 3. And I don't want it, or it was enough for like about 2 meals. So this should be enough for 3, which will just give me leftovers. So nothing wrong with that. We love leftovers. Means I can eat them at work for lunch. All right. Ooh. I hope this chicken is still good. It should be good because I froze it, but it was getting close to being too long when I first cooked it, so can't preserve it forever. This chicken, the chicken itself has long since expired. The animal, that is. I guess we'll just toss this. Yeah, we don't need this anymore, so in the trash you go. Ugh. I hate this feeling on my hands. I gotta wash that off. A little bit of that. I mean, why did I do that? I just realized I'm gonna have to grab it right again anyways, because I gotta cut it. I kind of wish, low-key, I kind of wish I had a bigger cutting board. Actually, high-key. This cutting board barely fits all the chicken. Well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I guess I can go to this one, actually. I don't know. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. We'll go 1. Sorry. I did a random number generation in my head before I did that. Here we have our chicken. Let's give it a cut. Let's test out this knife sharpness first and foremost. You gotta be careful. Always cut. Pro tip for you guys. Cut with your fingers. Also, remember what I said about listening to facts. So fact check this before you use it. I got a pro tip for you. If you use your fingers like this, right? Just like that. That means when you're cutting, you won't accidentally catch your fingertip, right? So if you cut like that against your like knuckle, then you don't have to worry about that. Pro tip. Make sure you fact check it before you use it though. That's how I'm going to be cutting though. So we hopefully we don't get cut. All right, let's give it a little. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't know what this is. What is this? Like some fat or something? Well, see you later, buddy. All right, we got number 2. And we're going to go through all 5 of these. Yeah, we're just going to cook them all up right now. No sense in leaving them for later. Like I said before, leftovers is never a bad thing. Especially when you're living out on your own and you need to bring lunch to work. Because I don't got lunch there. And going out to eat is very expensive in these times. We got this little strand of fat here. I don't know what this is all about. So I'm going to cut that off. Hopefully, if my knife is sharp enough. Or is that the tendon? I don't know what that is. I'm just guessing. Ooh, look at that. Yucky. It's like a loogie. Blech. We'll just throw it in the sink for now. We'll take care of that later. Yucky, yucky. No bueno. Yeah, I don't know what this thing is. Is this like a tendon or something? We're just going to pull that out. We're not going to pull that out. We're going to leave it in. I was pulling, but it wasn't coming out. So we'll just, yeah, we'll just leave it in. Unless it wants to peel out now. Perchance? Pourquoi? No! Oh my god, these knives are so dull. Alright, I think this size is probably good. Oh, I'm not cutting the way I said. Do as I say, not as I do. Freaking tendon, man. Boom. Ooh, that piece is kind of gross. We'll leave that one for our imaginary dogs that are living in my apartment. Well, that's one piece done. The one piece is real. I don't have my soundboard, so I can't play my my sound effects. Not that I go crazy with my sound effects anyways. So that's 1 of 5 done. So we'll move to this one now. That way you guys can see it nice and good. Oh, look at that. That was amazing. Boom. Pop that in. Sashimi. Not with raw chicken, guys. Don't do that. That was a joke. Oh yeah. What is the chef thing? It's like let the knife do the work for you, or that's the Gordon Ramsay thing when he fillets like that salmon in like 2 seconds. That's a cool video. You guys should check that out. Shoutouts to Gordon Ramsay. I don't watch this stuff too much, but when I do, it's always a good time. Oh, one thing I do love though, from Gordon Ramsay, Kitchen Nightmares. If you guys ever have time to watch that show, I'm pretty sure it's all posted on YouTube. At least it was when I watched it. And I think it's like their official channel too, so I doubt it's gone. But I won't make any promises that I'm not sure about. Oh gosh, this is sketchy. Okay, boom. 2 of 5 done. But I think it's all on YouTube. You can just go check it out. Great show. It follows the same formula every time. Basically, Gordon Ramsay goes to this place. Arrogant head chef thinks his food's the best when he cooks it using Chef Mike. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. So, our head chefs for today. We have, of course, the one and only Zanti. Executive chef, but we have our head chef who is foreseeing our operations and might step in if things get ugly. Shout outs to Chef Mike, our MVP for every cooking event that you ever do. If it's not done, you can always microwave it. Favorite saying of my pops. Oh, look at that. Yuck. Another loogie piece. Oh wait, I gotta switch my camera back. Why didn't you guys say something? Look at that. Ugh. Ew, dude. Gross. I don't know if I'm cutting these pieces too small. I might start cutting them a little bigger. Give it a little bit of variety to our dish. I got 2 pieces left to cut, so might as well get some small stuff and some big stuff. We just got to make sure the big stuff cooks all the way through and that it's not pink. I think that's how you check for a chicken. This is not smart. Why am I doing that? Hopefully I don't show blood on stream, because if I do, then I get banned, so high stakes. Okay, there's 2 done. 3 done. I can't count. We need to add a chicken counter for next time. That way I can check how many pieces I'm cutting. Otherwise I can't remember. Alright, that stuff is probably just scraplins. We'll just leave that for the dogs. Our same imaginary dogs as before. Boom. Nice. Oh yeah. There we go. This knife isn't serrated, but this is really the only way I can chop it. I know doing like the back and forth motion is not optimal for normal knives, but what can you do? Get sharper knives, I suppose, but not if you're broke, like I am. So Ooh, more fat. Okay, we can just throw that off to the side. Boom. 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 After we cut this chicken, what's the next step? I think we'll get our rice going. That way when we're cooking our chicken, this will heat up nice and good. The rice will, that is. What is that? Ew. What is that? Ew. It's so slimy. I can't hold on to it. Ugh. I am not a big fat person. I know some people really like fat on their meat. I like my cuts nice and lean, alright? That's why I prefer things like breast meat over any other kind of meat from the chicken, because it's the leanest. And I like turkey a lot too, because turkey's really good and lean. Speaking of turkey, I had an experience in Hokkaido where I was eating at a ramen shop that was like tucked away in this random like back alley corner. That there was like no other restaurants around either. It was like the only one of its kind over there. And we had it was a very small menu, but oddly enough, the protein for the ramen was turkey, which I had never seen before. But it was actually really good because, like I said before, I like leaner meat, and all that chashu pork that you get over there is pretty fatty. So it was nice to have something leaner instead. Okay, that's our chicken. Cut up nice and good. We got chunks of all different variety. Look at that. Boom. And we got, well, let's see. That's a decent sized chunk. We got to make sure that cooks thoroughly. That's pretty thick. Pretty thick boy. Yeah. Thick boy. So let's throw this little scraplins off to the side in the sink. We'll just put it over there. We can, actually, you know what? We'll grab it all right now. And we'll throw it all in the trash below us, because I ain't eating all those scraplins, all right? Give our hands a little rinse. We should probably wash with soap and water, but you only live once. Can't be bothered wasting time with washing my hands with soap. Although I did it before, but it's fine. Okay. I probably shouldn't use this to wipe other stuff now, should I? Well, that's fine. Next up, I'm switching over to this camera angle for a second. So we got our chicken nice and cut. I don't think we'll need this knife anymore. Nah. We'll leave it on the side just to be safe. How about that? Paper towel, we'll just throw it over here. Love it. Next up was the rice? Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god, I just opened up this stuff here. What? If you guys are like spicy stuff, watch out for this stuff. You will get this. This shit is hot. I was sweating bullets when I was eating this. What was that? 2 days ago? 2 nights ago? Something like that. Like, oh my god, dude, it about floored me. That shit was hot as hell. There's a double heat too. Oh my god, dude. If you got the double heat, man, stop playing. You'll be out cold. Actually, out hot more like. Cause that shit was fire. It was tasty, but it was like molten lava in your mouth. We're just doing some jasmine rice. Look at that. Jasmine rice. Boom. In a bag. Love it. Instructions. 1.5 cups. Yeah, that. We'll do that. Right. I think the process for this, if I remember correctly, was we get the rice, we wash the rice, which I will do, and then we throw it in the rice cooker and add water up to, I think there's lines in here. Let's take a look. Oh shit, that shit hot as hell. What the heck? My rice cooker's already warming up. Yeah, we do 1.5 on this. There's little partitions on the side, so we can do that. Right. Let's do it. We're gonna need one thing, which is this to wash the rice. I hope the holes on this are not too big for the rice. We'll test it first. first thing we need to do then, I guess, is get this chicken the hell out of the way. We're going to set this aside. Yeah. Right on the stove. Sure. Good thing that burner's not on. Also, I got distracted. What was that? I did not remember putting that song on my playlist. I just didn't recognize it. We're good. It was probably fire if it's on there. Come on, let's be honest. Shoutouts to Harris Heller for giving us this copyright-free music. Right. Let's do a little test. We're going to switch over to this. And we're going to get this angle over here for a second because we need to wash this bad boy. And I'm hoping that this doesn't... Oh, I need a cup. Let's see. We're going to grab 1.5 cups. So let's do this. Boom. 1 cup. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that partitioning. Wow. Incredible. Does this fall through? Shit. Well, most of it doesn't. But I don't want to waste rice. Houston, we have a problem. How the am I going to wash this? Okay. Strategize. Think. Washing, we need a bowl. Let me grab a bowl real quick. What if we did it wet first, then we pour in? Because then it'll clump together a little bit so that it won't fall through. Look at that. Genius, right? All right, we're going to pour this guy in here then. Boom. We're going to throw a little bit of water in this. And by a little bit, I mean a fair bit. Okay. And then we're just going to try this. Hopefully I don't waste a cup of rice. It's stuck to the bowl. Well, let's just set this down. We'll do our hands. I guess we could, since we're washing it anyways, we can just rinse it out, right? That would be the most logical thing to do. We'll just get most of this out with our fingers. Don't worry, guys. We washed our hands. Well, not after the chicken. I probably should have washed that with soap and water. Oh, that's too much water. We just need a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? So that we can go through. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Every grain counts, guys. I mentioned I'm poor already, okay? And now we just give this a nice wash. Is it going through? No, actually. Look at that. We're not getting... You see that? We're not getting any really bad breaches in our colander. Maybe like 1 or 2 here or there, but... We gotta wait until the water stops getting murky. So we can even do this. Peep this, guys. This is innovation at its finest. I feel like Dr. Stone right now, dude. On God. Let's move this camera a little bit closer. Boom. Rice is still, water's still looking a bit murky. So we'll pour it out. Keep going. This is going way better than last time I tried to wash rice. I think I just threw it in a bowl last time and then tried to hand filter it, which was shit. No, this is nice, dude. Oh, that's a little too much. I got excited, guys. My bad. I think we're almost at a point. Well, let's give this a pour. Check again. Check. Tony on the mic. I don't know who the hell Tony is, but he's on the mic. Oh, that water's looking crystal clear, like glacial water, we would say. We did lose a bit of rice, but it was actually not that much. Now comes another fun part. We got to figure out how to get this rice from in here into the rice cooker without losing all of our grains to stickiness. Actually, before we do that, we need to grab another ½ cup of rice. So let me grab a bit more from here. It's about half, right? Yeah, maybe a little less, but that's fine. And we're just going to throw that on top and wash through that again. So look at that, guys. Innovative technique. Now the rice on bottom is getting double washed. The most clean rice you've ever eaten in your life. Would you believe it? Okay. We'll just throw this guy. I don't think we'll need any more over there. And we got to watch this now as well. How's it looking? Looks pretty clear to me, but we got to get all of this. This might help. Yeah, get more grains. Look at that. Optimized washing. That's what you guys are here for. It doesn't pick up the water very well in the bit rate, does it? But that's fine. Okay. I don't know how long are you supposed to wash rice for? I know it's like till the water's clear, but how long does that usually take? I feel like I'm washing rice for like an eternity. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're just gonna set that in there for a second. And actually, I'm gonna grab my slides because my feet hurt. I've been standing all day. Give me 1 second. They're just out here in the living room, and by living room I mean my studio, so it's just in the same room. Okay. Okay. We have our rice. It's washed. Now we need to throw that in the rice cooker. Right. This might be difficult. I think what we can do is we can set this up over here. Because I think my cord's long enough. Please be long enough. Please be long enough. Please be long enough. Just right. Look at that. How's that angle? Boom. Good enough. I'll just hold it. How about that? Wait, if I hold it, then I can't put it in. We set that right there for now. This is how it's done. We'll tilt this up a little bit more. And stretch this around that. Oh, my GoPro wants to slide off my table. I gotta be careful. Do not bump my GoPro. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Shit. Okay, right there. That's fine. We'll move it a little forward so that we are in the camera frame. Beautiful. How are we going to scoop this out? With my hands? That's like a savage. We'll do... What do we got? Spoon. This'll work, right? Hopefully? I don't know. Oh, we got a little bit of water in there. It's all right. We're just skipping steps. Boom. Sorry, I had the bowl facing away from you. Rookie mistake. You guys want to see the rice going in, I'm sure. I don't know how much rice is going to end up on my counter, but it's probably going to be a fair amount. Okay. Every grain matters. One thing I did want to say as well, I'm probably going to make a YouTube video out of this. So, hopefully this goes well. Okay. I said every grain matters, but that's good enough. Every grain matters except when you're scraping it out with the goddamn spoon from a colander. I dropped some rice on my thing, but I guess that's fine. Next up, we need to put some water in this bad boy. I don't know why I did that. Well, I know why I did it, but it wasn't very smart. Okay, it's a little warm, but we're fine. It's not too hot. Not too bad. Bring this back around. Boom. And we just give this a little bit of water. Up to, I think, 1.5. Which, who knows where that is. I can't read. What does that say? We're at 1. We need to go up more. Okay. Right about there. Water's looking a little murky. I don't know what happened to all that rice washing I did, but it didn't do enough. That's alright. I just like eating unclean rice, okay? Okay, and then the last step, this is a pro tip for you guys. If you have a rice cooker, you got to put the bowl in the thing, and you got to cook it. And you got to throw on a lid. Boom. Alright, that's going to be all for this camera for a little bit. Because next up, we get the action cam going, our phone camera. Zip that guy up. We'll get this guy back over here in case we do something in the future. But other than that, we're going to switch to a different camera here. Hold on one moment. We'll go to this guy. Rice is cooking up. We got our chicken. We'll use that knife that we set out aside with paper towel stuck to it now because sure. Oh, we got to turn our heat on. That would probably help. Can't cook chicken without heat. And we'll go to we'll go a 7. How's that? Yeah, not too hot, not too cold, okay? I did notice that the camera is kind of tweaking a bit. It's a little behind. Let me see how well it's doing on the stream. What's the delay looking like? Quite a bit. I would say give this stream a good old refresh and see how it's doing. We are still pretty far behind. I think it's on my OBS side, so there's not much I can do about it. My bitrate's already as low as I can go, okay, without it being too bad. So I hope it's not going too slow for you guys and that it's at least watchable, right? That's the hope. Oh my gosh, it's laggy, isn't it? Hope it hasn't been like this the whole time. It's ever since I watched that rice. Broke my thing. We'll turn this down a little bit. Give me 1 second. Whoop. We'll go down to that. Okay. Maybe that'll make it a little bit better. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's already getting hot. First thing we need is this olive oil. This is going to be going in. We'll give ourselves a good amount, right? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Is that too much? Correct answer? No. Oh, look at that. I made a little smiley face. Can you guys see that? Haha, look at that. That's brilliant. I was planning to do that the whole time, of course. All right, we don't need any more of that. Now we cook. This is where the cook part in Zanti Cooks comes in. We're just going to toss all this in. This is the biggest skillet I have, by the way, so hopefully it's big enough. Listen to that sizzle. By golly, Miss Molly. Okay. Next thing we'll need is a spatula so that we can move some stuff around. We got this one. This should do, hopefully. Oh, the stream looks to be doing better now. I lowered the bitrate a bit more, and it seems to be doing better now. So now we cook. This is the fun part. Hopefully we got enough oil in here. I think we probably put too much, to be honest, but chicken will soak it all up. It's all flavor, so we're fine. It comes from olives, so surely it's healthy, right? We'll ignore the oil part. Alright, we just gotta make sure every part, it's a single layer and not stacked on top of each other. That way every piece is cooking up. Oh, let's look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. It's already cooking. Sweet. Get under it and flip it a bit. We don't want to get oil on ourselves, so we gotta be careful there. It's all kind of congealing together, which I don't like that. Stay separate. Okay. Gotta flip this now. Oh! I'm scared about splashing that oil on myself, man. There's probably a better way to flip this, but I don't know. I don't know. I just got here. Shout out if you know what that video's from. Hopefully the sizzling oil isn't too loud over my lovely voice. Ah! Got a little oil on myself. Youchie! Come on, come on. I just need to flip a couple more. Like this guy, he's being stubborn. Yeah, you get the hell down there. And you. I think we threw in too much oil, because there's still a lot of oil in there, even after our chicken has soaked up all the stuff. It's fine. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are cooking now. Hell yeah. Oh, that is how it's done. You ain't never seen nobody cook chicken like this before. Hopefully in a good way, not a shit way. Okay. I think we can leave. Ah! Hot! Sorry if I scared you. Got a little oil on myself. We got a little bit of oil here. So, don't know what we're going to do with that. You know, we could just drain it with a paper towel. Call me crazy. Drain a little bit of it. We might have to do that. It's a little much. It's a little much. We'll leave it for a little bit more and see how it does. Okay. Let's cut into one of these pieces and see how it's looking now. Let's show it for the camera. Smile for the camera. Looks, there's a little bit of pink stuff in there. It's hard to tell, but a little bit longer, I think. I guess the oil is all going to go into the sauce anyways, because we have to throw a sauce in the pan and then simmer it. So I guess we could just leave the oil. That's probably fine. I lied. How much oil is there? Ooh, that's quite a bit. Yeah, I might do a little bit of... Hold on. We'll take this off the heat for a second. Woo! We'll throw this guy on our paper towel that we set out earlier. And we're going to do something a little dangerous, alright? We're living dangerously. This one might be a bad move. Or it might be a pro move. We're about to find out. Let me grab my trash can and bring it a little closer. We're going to try and soak up some of this oil when it's not festering using a paper towel. Don't touch the pan. That pan is probably hot as hell. Okay. Boom. Maybe a little bit more. We'll set this back over there for a second. Sorry, I know this isn't very engaging for you guys right now, but this is life or death for me, so. Oh, chicken, get out of there. No, what are you doing? Okay. Grab a little bit more. Ooh, that is hot. Okay, that's got to be good. Boom. Back on you go. And we'll just get that on the rest of the chicken here. There we go. That should definitely be fine now. Okay. Crisis averted. Look at that. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I gotta make sure my rice is doing alright. Looks like it is. We're doing fine. It's cooking. Okay. Ay! A little bit of oil on myself. Not a big deal, but definitely doesn't feel good. Okay. I think let's cut into it again and see how it's doing. What's the biggest piece we've got? I'll turn our heat down a little bit while we're checking. I think this piece is probably our biggest, right? This one here. That's a big boy. Cut into it and check. Let's see. Yeah, that looks done to me. I don't see any pink in there. So, ah! Oil! Shooting right at me. What the hell? I'm in a damn war zone. Okay, I think we're good. So next up, we're going to throw in our sauce. Let's do a little bit of... we'll set this aside. How about that? Number one key when cooking, do not panic, guys. We're going to set this off to the side for a second. Oh god, our rice is going crazy right now. We just got to vent it a little bit. Ay caramba! Why is everything going on right now? And this is our sauce. Boom. Look at that. Lovely. That I definitely made and put in a jar myself. Okay. We're going to scrape this all out with a spoon. Spoon. And this will calm our oil down as well, which will be nice. Ooh. Boom. Aye! I thought it would calm our oil down. Oh, the oil's fighting back! Stop it! My god. Ah! What is going on? Aye! Oh my god. I'm falling apart. We gotta take that shit off that heat. Good lord. I gotta get the sauce in, and then I can saute it. We're gonna tilt this up a little bit so that you all can see what's going on over here. But goddamn, I was getting blasted by that. Okay. We got a little bit more of this sauce to add in. Boom. Now, it says if you use the full can to do, or the full jar, you do 3/4 of the jar with water, but we did half. So we'll just do like, I don't know, a little bit over 1/4 of the jar. More like 1/3. Is that good? That's probably good. We'll just give that a nice pour. Oh gosh, don't splash this on me. This is gonna be dangerous. Watch out, guys. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, now we can move it back on our heat. And I think it wants us to go on a low heat. Yeah. Okay. This here is gonna take a bit. Oh, and we need to cover that shit too. We'll go to low heat here, like a 3, and we'll need this lid. Okay, that's, I guess, right. We'll leave it a little bit cracked, that way steam could vent out. I think that's how you do it, right? I don't know. Yeah, partially covered. Perfect. That is partially covered, as you can tell. Whoop. Alright, that is that done. Next up, we're moving on. Let's get this stuff out of the way. And we're going to switch cameras. We're done with that camera for a while. So we're going back to this one here. Let's check in on our rice and see how our rice is doing. So I think, takeaway so far, we used too much olive oil. There was such a thing as too much, and I found it. Okay, let's give a check in to our rice here. This is going to be, my cord is tangling on itself. Okay, don't let the steam burn you guys. Be careful. Whoa, look at that. Our rice is almost done. Wow. Incredible. So now that we got our rice going, we got our chicken going, we need to set ourselves a timer. We need to set ourselves a timer, alright? Let's throw this back behind. Sorry, I'm throwing a cord right at you guys. Might be. Damn, this cord just loves to tangle. This is brand new. How's it tangling up this bad? And we'll go back over here. I don't really have a hot pad that I could set the skillet on like over here once the stuff is done. Real quick, we're going to check back in on our chicken. Just make sure everything's doing alright in there. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright. Turn up the heat, bro. No. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We don't need to turn up the heat, okay? The heat was like it was like a war zone. Did you not see? Were you not here when that olive oil was attacking me? It was too hot. We turned it down because we're simmering it, all right? We'll throw it up to a 4. How about that? Just for you. Just for you, okay? I mean, that's what we're doing now. Now we're waiting on our rice, which should almost be done. Let's give it a little check real quick on that. Woo! Almost dropped my camera. Let's grab our little rice spoon. Oh God. Stop pulling my thing. Okay. Let's give this a little check. Oh, that one's probably hot. Where the hell do I set this? I don't know. Here. We're good. Okay. Let's give this a little look. A little look-see. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, my goodness. That is perfect. Love that. Okay. So we're going to have nice rice ready for us. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I remember what I forgot to do. I didn't season my goddamn chicken. God damn it. Bro, come on. Oh, that sucks. Well, our chicken, we'll just season after the fact. How about that? We'll season while it's in the pot, I guess. I don't know. That's the best I think we can do. We're going to throw this back in here for a second. And we got to throw this lid back on. Whoop. Okay, that'll keep our rice warm for us. Whoop. Boom. I gotta get this cord behind again. This cord is obnoxious as hell. Why is it tangling up like this? I hate that. Okay. Quick check-in on the chicken. Oh, it's a bubbling a little bit. Should be fine, I think. We can give it a little stir. How about that? We'll give it a little stir action. Ooh, it's you guys can't smell it right now, but it is smelling something fierce, dude. It smells good. I'm super hungry right now, so once this is done, shit, you already know what's going on. Also, I said we were gonna set a timer, and we didn't actually set a timer, so now I'm gonna set like a 15-minute timer because I think it's been well, I don't have anything to set a timer with because my phone's being used as a camera. So we're just gonna look for 8:45 PST, and then we will check back in on that. Rice should be good as well. We gotta get ourselves something to dish up with. I guess we can go through our spices while we're waiting. I got boop, a couple things for you. Alright. Boom. And yeah, this too. Okay. Boom. Alright, let's walk through our spices and we'll pick out what we're doing on this chicken. Post cooking. Whoops. Probably should have done that before I started cooking. White balance. Whoa. That's crazy how it's like the lighting is like so yellow when I'm up here. And then as soon as I go back, it's fine. Don't know. I got nothing for that. What do we got here? We've got this here. This says badass shit. I don't know what this is. I think this is like a, here, let's give it a little taste test. What the Sigma? Whatever it is, it's pretty good. It's got kind of like a, I don't know, it tastes a lot like normal pepper to be honest, but with like something else in there that I can't really catch. Throw that off the side. We've also got this here. This here is chicken shit, which I don't remember exactly what this tastes like either. We'll mix. Oh gosh, Pharaoh's curses in there. What the hell? Oh god, I feel a sneeze coming from all these spices. I'll give this a little taste as well. Oh, you bet your ass we're throwing that on. So this is staying. Chicken shit is staying. We are cooking chicken, so this makes sense. That's like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm bad with flavor profiles. It's salty, sodium, seasoning. There you go. Salt, sodium, seasoning. All three of those are basically the same thing. Okay. We've also got this here. This furikake Japanese multi-purpose seasoning, which I'll give this a try. I don't know what this actually tastes like. I haven't even opened it, so. Shout out to Trader Joe's for getting us this. Not sponsored, obviously, but purchased with my hard-earned money. Okay. We've got a seal. We'll move this chicken shit out of the way. What do we got? Oh. Looks like some type of like seaweed sort of style seasoning with like some sesame and stuff. Oh yeah. Definitely just seaweed. Well, hope you guys like fishy taste. Says sprinkle on rice, eggs, ramen, fish, popcorn, or any food you choose. It does not say chicken, so we'll opt out from that. Badass shit and furikake are not going on. Chicken shit is going on. This stuff here, I've had this plenty of times. This stuff is gas. If you guys need any like all-purpose like style seasoning, like I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a flavor profile that works with a lot of different stuff. We'll just get what's on the top here. A little bit more. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's like an orange. Brother. Oh my goodness. Oh! Wow! We might throw a bit of that on. A little bit. We'll save it. Then next up, we've got this ranch seasoning. Okay, smells ranchy. That. I don't have good lighting for that. Oh wow. Wow, okay. Would you believe it if I said it tasted like ranch? It's almost like creamy. Like once it, I don't know, melts in your mouth is the right word for a powder. Once it, like gets moistened by the mouth, it gets kind of creamy. Honestly, it's good. But I don't think we'll need it on the chicken. Real quick, we'll check back in with our chicken, see how it's doing. Ugh. Maybe give it a little stir as well. Gosh, it's hot. We'll turn our heat down as well. A little bit more. Ugh. God, I feel like I'm in a constant state of I need to sneeze. Okay, next up we have... Oh, I guess we could do this view. Boom, look at that. We got all three going. Next up, we have this here, which is the pickle seasoning that I got. This is pretty good stuff, not gonna lie. I put this on fish the other day, and it was nice. Like a salmon. It's like a dill sort of deal. Oh, yeah, that's dilly. Dilly. Ooh. Yeah, that shit goes crazy on fish. But probably not on chicken. And then we got this. This is a garlic, like, spicy deal? I don't know. We'll give it a try. Down the hatch. You know, I think we've got our three spices. So these are our three winners here. We've got this one here, the garlicky spicy that we just had. We got some seasoned salt, Lowry's, and then we got chicken shit. Boom. Those are the three we're going to be using for this blend. What's this? Oh, that's just pepper. How's this doing? Let's check in on our... Okay. Looks decent. Looks decent. It looks very wet, but it also looked that way last time I had it, and then as soon as you put it in with the rice still, like, even after the rice cooker, still soaks up quite a bit, so... I don't think it's anything to worry about. Alright, we're just going to do a little bit of cleanup here in the 5 minutes that we got before our chicken is ready, and we can do our final verdict taste test. Oh gosh, dude, I've had a constant like sneeze coming for the last like 5 minutes since I've opened up these spices, man. They're infiltrating my nose and they're trying to make me sneeze, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. My nose needs to expunge this shit soon. Give this another peek. Yeah, it's bubbling. It's bubbling good. So, should be fine. We'll check our rice cooker too. Oh yeah, we're in the clear there. Rice is fine. Slight problem though. We only have a bowl that's this big. So, hopefully that's big enough for what we're trying to do. I guess we won't pour out everything. Last time I put it all in one bowl. I guess I can partition it out this time. But that's the biggest like thing I have, really. I mean, I could do half in that and then probably half in like one of these or something. I don't know how much this is going to fit, but maybe I'll do two. I'll grab out two just in case. Oh, I could do one for the rice and then one for the chicken. Boom. Easy. Love it. Oh, what's good, Ryan? We are cooking something fierce. Something no one has ever done before. This here, right here, this is, oh my god, that's hot as hell. Chicken and rice with a sauce. I am a terrible cook, so if I try to do anything more advanced, I'd probably die and I wouldn't show up to work the next day. Classic. Dude, this is all you need. All you need, man. This will get me by for days before I have to cook again. And I got this, next time I make it, I've got a little bit of this here. This is like some sort of Moroccan spicy thing. I don't really know. I'm trying to get it to where the camera can see it. It's probably best over up here. Boom. Some sort of Moroccan sauce. Looks good. Hopefully it tastes good, but we'll leave that for next time. Ugh. Had that on some, no shot, dude. Really? From Target? Was that the one? If it's from Target, then yeah, it's probably the exact same sauce you just had. But we're just waiting for our chicken to finish simmering. We got 3 minutes left. It is bubbling up a storm, actually. I'm going to turn that heat down even more. Actually, I'm probably safe to just turn the heat off. I'm just going to turn the heat off now. Damn. Also, you missed it earlier. Oh, you made chicken and rice? Yeah. There you go. Well, you're already a couple steps ahead of me then. I got to get on your level. I am thinking that in the future when I do more of these, I'm going to start upping the ante on what I'm cooking and not play it safe because it's more funny when I mess up, I found. So this time we messed up 3 times. Oh, the biggest mistake we made so far is we didn't season our chicken when we cooked it. So we're throwing in our seasonings after. I realized after it was already fully cooked that I messed up on that front. Whoops. I can give you a little tour of the setup while we wait. This is pretty funny. So here's one of our cameras. That's just on a tripod so I can move it around. But this is our setup. We've got everything over here. There's my usual setup, the computer. Pochita right there, of course. And then this is where I have all my docks for my 3 cameras plus my lighting and then my headset. It's kind of fancy. It's jank, but it works, and there's a lot that goes into it actually. So they're all plugged in over there, and they're running very safely right next to our water source. And then we've got our laptop here with you guys on screen. Hi. And then I had to get it to where the angle wasn't, because before it was pointing up too much. So if I didn't have this here, if I wanted to set it up, it would pan up too much, and then it would show basically this here, which is cabinets right above me, which looks pretty ugly. So I opted not to do that. We can move this out of the way. And then we've got, I put it on top of this humidifier, and it's just kind of just sitting there. So I'm just hoping it doesn't slip one of these times. And then I pulled a light from one of my, over there. You can kind of see I have one light over there. There's another one that goes on the left monitor that's made to sit on monitors, so it's not made to sit flat. So I pulled it over here, and I was like, how can I get this to stand up straight? So boom, I've got toilet paper holding this light up. And then I've got this cord that runs all the way from this straight back behind all this, and then into my phone, which is acting as that webcam for the skillet over there. So I have this big tripping hazard if I need to go out into the living room. So hopefully I don't eat shit on that and die. I might have a noise complaint from my neighbor if that happens. But that is the setup. Not bad. And next time, I have a headset on this time for the audio. But next time we should have a wireless mic, because I should have a new camera that's showing up somewhat soon that has wireless mics built in. If there's a will, there is a way. Indeed. I made it work with all the stuff that I had. So this is as good as I could get it. But the chicken should be done now before our seasonings. So I'll walk you through our seasonings here in just a second. But let's give this a little look. See how it's doing. Oh yeah, that looks nice. See, it looks a little bit wet, but it's actually, that's like perfect. Little too wet. Little too wet. I think a little bit less moisture would be good, but this is honestly better than the first round I did. So this is pretty good. We're gonna throw this out of the way, just out here, and we're gonna put this together real quick. So let's set this guy back on here, and we'll get our rice cooker out of the way. We'll just throw this on this dry mat. Aye. And then we need this guy. Whoops, you didn't hear that. We'll go back to this multi-view here. We need this guy because we need to get our rice out. So grab the bowl, and we're grabbing some rice. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, the taste test. We gotta see how good it is. It's gonna be 5 stars naturally, but okay. This should give me enough leftovers for like 3 more dishes, so let's go. Okay. Next up, we're grabbing a bit of that chicken. How are we doing this? Because it's kind of liquid and solid. We could do big spoon. Big spoon. Yeah. Down here. There you go. Big spoon. This should be good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Chicken looks cooked all the way through. Hopefully that is the case and I don't get salmonella. If you guys don't ever see me stream again, then you know what killed me. Oh, boy. Okay, we gotta save some chicken for the leftovers. We'll do that. There we go. And then we gotta get some more of this sauce. Boom. Oh shit, I didn't season again. What am I doing? Well, we'll season it in the bowl. Mistake number 4, forgetting to season twice. We'll just leave that on there, just like that. Go over to this camera. Okay. We're just gonna throw some seasoning on now. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing, I think. But first, we're gonna give our stuff a little mix. We're actually a little low on the sauce department. I thought that we'd have more sauce. Looks a little dry, doesn't it? A little too much rice, too much stuff. I think we cooked too much chicken for the amount of sauce that we had left, but that's fine. I guess that makes sense considering I used half the can last time. on 3 things of chicken. Now we did 5 things of chicken and used the other half the can. So makes sense. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me. Trust. Okay. I should have left the chicken on top because I was trying to season the chicken, not the rice. What am I doing? Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is our spice number 1. We got chicken shit right there. Boom. Just grab a pinch of that. And we'll just go. Oh, look at master. You are watching a master at work. Look at that. Okay, that's seasoning number 1. Seasoning number 2, we've got this, which is some Lowry's seasoned salt. Boom. All right, so we'll do just a bit of this. Not too much, not too much. Okay, that should be good. And then the last seasoning we've got is this guy here, which is a garlic spicy doodad. Not too much, please. Okay. Oh, look at how colorful that looks now. Wow. Look at that. Oh, that's looking pretty fierce, not gonna lie. Ah. Alright, give that a dry. And this is a moment we've all been waiting for. The taste test. It all comes down to this. Just a little mix in. Oh, damn, this bowl's hot as hell. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Okay. Hopefully the food isn't that hot, and hopefully I can eat it. Alright, we'll get a piece with the chicken here. Oh gosh. The seasoning at the end was a little sketchy, but we'll do what we can. Here's our bite. Right there. Hopefully I don't drop this on my... Dude, it is steaming. That looks hot as hell. Well, this is Zanti. I'm about to enter the sting zone with the chicken rice. Here we go. Oh my gosh, hot as hell. Mm. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Better than our first batch, definitely. And the seasoning actually doesn't do too bad. It adds a lot to the dish, not gonna lie. That first bite was hot as hell though. My God. I was like burned my mouth hot. But I gotta go back in for a second bite. We gotta get this another go. Bite number 2. Man, stop playing. Stop playing. That shit is fire. I could eat that all day. Add some veggies. Hold on. I've got 1 vegetable. 2. I don't know if tomatoes are vegetables or not, but I have tomato as well. Instead, I got an idea. Oh, actually, I've got lettuce and I've got some snap peas. I could cut some of these snap peas up and throw it in. What do you think? Snap peas or lettuce? I got both. Let's see what Ryan says. Although I will have to cut on the back side. Well, I'll just use a different knife. Here, while I grab out some stuff, you let me know. Do you think lettuce or snap peas cut up would be better? What am I doing? Oh, I need this. Ooh. Sorry about that. That sneeze was coming for a long time. There we go. We gotta give this knife a little sharp. Would match the food more? Yeah. You know what's up. All right. The knives they gave me are dull as crap, so I gotta sharpen it up a little bit. So just a little bit of this action. And this will help me safety-proof my house in case any intruders come in. I'll have a nice weapon to get them with. You know what I'm saying? Can't be stabbed with no dull knives. Yep. Okay, that should be better. we're going back to this one because we are cutting up some of this and throwing that in. We'll do like this much. Sure, just to start. Oh, the beans are kind of going to go crazy too, not going to lie. Yeah, that should be good. And these ones as well. How's your summer been going so far, Ryan? Hope it's been going well for you. Just chilling at home? Oh, work's been good. Pretty damn tough, not gonna lie. Especially this week. This week has been kind of brutal, but I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit more. So, oh my God, that bean shot out. Okay. And last one. Cut that guy off. I'll leave that off on the side. Boom. Look at that. We got our pieces in there. That piece is way too big. We're cutting that up. Okay. And we're gonna toss that in here. Mix it in nice and good. Oh yeah. Now we get a bite with all that action going on. Boom, look at that bite. Look at that bite. Oh my gosh. That is something fierce. Go back to this. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Dude, that is fire. No joke. That is probably the best food I've eaten since I came out here like 2 weeks ago. Well, no, that's not true. I had a burrito at a Mexican restaurant that was pretty fire as well. So, but this is damn good. This is the best meal I think I've ever made. By I mean definitely. Oh God, that was good. It's still very hot though. My God. Yeah, it's been a lot of there's been a lot of training stuff involved, and there's kind of just a lot of since the company's like so unique, they have like a lot of like vernacular and like a lot of stuff that they do for their commercial off-the-shelf software that like you don't find like anywhere else. And so it's been quite a learning curve, just like learning all of the new stuff that they do that like you don't find anywhere else. So that's been like the most challenging part. But that was all I had for today's stream. So we made the food. It's good. Now I'm going to enjoy it. I don't think I need to be on camera eating this whole thing. So that was all I had for today. This was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed this cooking stream. So I'm probably going to be doing more of this in the future. Probably only like a once a week sort of thing. Maybe once every other week. I don't think it'll be too often. We're still going to be primarily on the PC setup. But this will be a nice change of pace, I think. Plus, it fulfills my requirement of eating for the night. So, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Nah, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. I'm honestly, as long as you showed up at all, like that's more than enough, dude. Thank you, much appreciated. So, I'm still working on some videos, and by videos I mean one video. I was originally gonna make my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. That I was going to cut into one like super video, but after thinking about it, I'm probably going to release it in parts so that I can get more stuff out quicker, because I think a full like all 4 streams like compiled together plus like fully edited would take like maybe a couple months to do, right? Especially since I'm working a full-time job and I'm doing other stuff on the side. Really the only time I'm going to be working on it is going to be like on the weekends when I'm not going somewhere, which is like half the time or less than half, because most of the time I'm going out and doing stuff with the other interns around here that are on the other sites, or just like some of my coworkers or whatever. So I haven't been able to work on it at all since I've been out here, but I'm hoping this weekend I'll put in a lot of time into that. But I wanted to release that, and then I might make this into a video as well. And I might make the Metal Gear Rising series a video as well. Those ones are kind of nice because it's like only a couple streams, and so I don't have to like sift through. Like I'm not gonna make a video on Ghost of Tsushima or anything like that because that was like a 20-part like massive series, you know. Not 20, it was like 14 parts, but you know, there's a lot of stuff there. Too much stuff for one person to sift through when they have a full-time job. So I'll leave that for just on the VODs. So, but as soon as I post some like actual videos out, I will notate that in the Twitter, and you can look forward to that because I have a very high standard of work. So you can bet your ass when those videos come out, they're gonna be fire. All right, it's a Zanti promise. So thanks for tuning in today, and I hope to see you in the next time. Ciao.